Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 12th ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took him to the house. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Milrow. Trying to extend the play. And he finds his tight end for the catch.
Are they good? Are they good? They good? No, they're not good. All right.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
Kill him.
Got him. He's sacked.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm
Oh,
of
the
offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Let's go. Bullshit ass fucking kick return. Let's go, bro. We at home too.
Stay right where it is.
We are definitely in a Georgia Dome. I don't know.
Here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown.
If it's not the Georgia Dome, it's fucking
he shanks it.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's an SEC championship game.
Second down after that run on the
Either New Orleans or it's either of those three. New Orleans, Cowboys.
Down at the 33, that's good enough to move the sticks.
Yeah, the Peach Bowl. Oh. I guess I mean both of them would make sense.
Fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Going for a big play downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
Got it. Didn't slide. Didn't slide. Didn't slide.
All over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups.
Not slide. I just caught the ball. Just caught the ball, my boy. That was a sideline.
Georgia getting set with a first and
I thought it was just a sideline catch, man. My bad.
And the running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football.
Nothing.
And it brings up a third down.
Oh, I hate
well,
this.
it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the
It's just
quarterback
that fucking play
and
action shit. I
forcing
don't know why
him
they
into
put that
that
like
incompletion.
Like that in the game. I don't know. That's stupid. Like every lineman's not gonna have play action
try
shit.
to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Humphreys, baby.
Execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away.
Usually, sometimes, I don't know like what coverage it is. I never know what coverage it is. But they usually always bite on that double move the fucking tight end does. They always drop down.
And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but they missed it. They test the middle there, but yet nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Dropping back, it's Milrow. He's running out of time.
Get his ass. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Make him fumble.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone. And
y'all didn't remember what we did around week 2, week 3? Remember that.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it.
Kill him.
Finds his man. It's long. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Needs a completion here on 4th down.
Nope.
And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for 6.
Excuse me, one nigga.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
Please keep me in this bracket. Please keep me.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Remember, last time they were on a fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
To throw, it's Milroe. Sacked, it's a loss back to the 6. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Got to give it up. They just throwing the towel.
Trying for a fourth down completion.
I'm on there. Yep.
He's hit just before the throw, and he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what it was supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out. It's Adams. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
Top interceptions. Top nigga is a nigga from Georgia State.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. First down, looking to throw the football. Going to try to use his legs here. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your
football comes out. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
On the ground, it's Miller. The Sox were able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Head coach stays aggressive after failing in the last 2 fourth down attempts. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Made the defense look slow that time. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Remember last time, they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
You get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off.
Stand a chance with what?
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, 3rd down, why not hand it to your running back? He's
My
one of the more
thing is
gifted
you can't
athletes on your team.
Because
You
what
give him
era
a
we
chance,
talking
he's
about?
going to
We're
give you the
talking about
yards
back
that he
in the
needs,
day.
and that
Elijah
is a
wants to
1st
kill
down.
both of those niggas.
Alabama
talking
getting
about now,
set for the
Joker's killing
1st
both
and
of
10
them.
now.
Cricket.
To the air, it's Milrow. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, but still trail by 3 touchdowns, 28-7. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the 1st quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Comes out in a regular formation like that.
Hit as he released it, and it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Dogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Adams. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
I get the Saints one. They're going to have to jump up.
Off the RPO, caught to the right.
Yeah.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll change the pre-snap look now. On first down, it's play action. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move, looking deep. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Touchdown, Georgia. This air attack is still unstoppable.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3
trips to the next year
already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. And he fires the football to the right side. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Bama.
Boy, this is a huge score. Not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
Automatic on the PAT. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
The thing is, people they say domination and then they want to talk about rings or some shit.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Like people say, they're like, oh, who dominated this? Like, I'll say dominated.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead. It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. It was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressured.
Ball handed off. but they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Gets hauled in here over the middle. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
A couple things that really stood out to me here, Chris, on this nice play by the corner. Awareness to be able to see the wide receiver screen, and then the willingness to get involved and run support and make the tackle. Great play.
Send the back in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Lovett. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
29 Philly.
Looking to score with a run to the right. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Bulldogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And the PAT is good. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Yeah.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The running back is up on line. Well, I'll let you know when I'm offensive.
First down here for this offense. Back to throw. It's Milroe. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Going the other way. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Dogs. And the defense adds 6 from the inter.